Right, let's get this show on the road then, shall we? Let's make sure this is all good and working. What's good? What's popping? It's semi-fucking-final time, man. That's going to get me immediately demonetised, but with vibe and ball. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's good. There's a wee poll there if you want to get a little vote in, just to kind of give a rundown of how you think the game's going to go. I feel like this would probably be easier to do than just asking for individual predictions. You can still throw your individual predictions in, should you choose to do so. I just need to make sure that I put the link in the Discord, so let me just do that real fast because I forgot to, because I'm a genius and you know that's kind of how it goes sometimes. But how you doing? Nice to see you, man. How you doing, Caden? We'll shout out the first one. I hope you're well, mate. You're first leg of the stream. Love to see you. Keep that vibe up. How you doing, Greg? Nice to see you as well. Come on, you boys in green indeed. How you doing, Brian? Nice to see you. Robert as well, man. On the hoops and Deary. So how you doing, Jim? Nice to see you. Long time no see as you once again watch the game on the telly. And I'm on the tablet on this side. Love to see it, mate. Well, I'll try my best to make it as entertaining on my side as I conceivably can, but this one's going to be good. Nothing else to really add on to this. Aberdeen are a good fucking side. We know what they're capable of. They got a really good fucking result a few days ago against Rangers, so they're ready to play. You know they're going to come into this game with everything under the... Like, they are going to play hard, right? We know this from the get-go, right? It's just how they do things. But, we do have people back fit. Right, okay, like Ida's back on the bench, want to clarify that. The lineups are a little bit different, we'll get onto those in a second. I'm just making sure that I do all of this first, because I always forget to. Because I am a genius. Yay, right, hold on, going live, and then I need to just plug that in there. And then I can actually focus up. Sorry it took a wee bit of extra time, boys. I had a little thing going on right before I literally just got in about 10-15 minutes ago if you want a summarisation of the parts. Live. And okay, for some reason I absolutely love when it does that. Can you fucking copy it? There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Do not worry, lads. Sorry. There we go. Right, it's in the Discord now. For anyone that's in there, there's your evidential proof. What's happening though? What's popping? Hope you are having a grand time of things. We'll leave that poll up for just a wee bit longer. 5-1 you're going for? Jesus Christ. How you doing, Stephen? Nice to see you as well. And Jock, how you doing as well, man? Different pot, different game. Well, I mean, this is going to be the interesting thing about it. It's a pretty kind of, I wouldn't say split. Celtic definitely have more fans there, but Aberdeen have definitely shown up with a point and purpose, so you have to go that. No sound on Celtic TV. Well, I'm not really watching it for that. I'm watching it through Premier Sports. But aye, let's get into the lineup, shall we? Because it's a pretty interesting one, I should say. Let me just pull these up, make sure it's all good, ready to go, and all that jazz. I just realised that's a little off. Let me fix that real quick. There we are. Fixed and sortado. Right. Well, I mean, for the most part, this should be pretty straightforward, right? I think when you look at it as a whole, our lineup makes sense, right? I mean, the only thing is that there's no real natural winger. We're playing Furuhashi out left to begin with, which is a bit of an interesting one. I'll be fully honest with you, but I don't mind the rest of the team. I think it makes sense. I think it's pretty respectable. The only thing that I would say is that Scales maybe should have got the nod, but I did say last night the chances are, well, that Trusty would have got the nod. So he does, he gets the nod, and I suppose that's fair enough. I don't necessarily mind it. The rest of the team is about as you would expect. McGregor comes back in because McCowan's cup tied, so he's not allowed to feature in this game. So Angel starts on the right hand side, Hatate starts on the left. It's pretty much as you would expect, right? Pretty straightforward, pretty basic, nothing too problematic there to really worry about when you look at it as a whole. I'm not too worried. I think this is going to be a pretty, interesting start, let's say, because again, Aberdeen are a team that like to come out of the fences, and based on the way that they're lined up, they're not planning to sit and play defensive at all. They understand the rules of the game. They're playing hard and they want to play as fast as possible, so their team is about as strong as you can ask it to be. Celtic's maybe isn't full strength, but you would say for what we have, it's a very, very good side. Valet, I'm very happy with that. Johnston, very happy with that. And again, Furuhashi starting out on the left, probably just to give a bit more dynamicism. Maeda and Kyogo will most likely be rotating, causing as many problems as they can. How you doing? Looking nice to see you, mate. Likewise with you, Matthew. The poll thing's in the way, so I can't necessarily see what people are saying. Let me quickly end this and see what people are thinking early on. 7% thinking a loss, 7% extra time. No one thinks it's going to penalties, and 84% for a win. That's pretty damn interesting. How you doing, David? Nice to see that. Cacasiano. Aberdeen are tired, this is our game. Well, it's not as if we're any less tired, mate. We only played 24 hours previous to them. And, I mean, it's not as if it was a necessarily, you know... No, I mean, we kicked off at the same time. What the fuck am I talking about? No, like, this is about as even as you can ask it to be, Stephen. Quite honestly. But, yeah. I don't honestly know how this is going to play out as the game goes on, but I think for all intents and purposes it's going to be good. I can't wait for this, honestly. Aberdeen are a team that are actually quite interesting, so I'm not fully expecting it to be comfortable, but when we're talking about predictions, me and Flash were discussing in the Discord last night, which you can join in the description down below if you would like to. But yeah, we kind of broke it down. I think this game ends 3-1 Celtic. I feel like we want to kind of make amends for the mistake that we made last time, because Aberdeen, they know they rode the luck a tiny little bit during that 2-2 draw, so they'll kind of tighten up the defensive area, but it will come at the expense of kind of not making as many attacking chances. They know that Celtic are a better team than them on paper, so they'll play that way, but I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. Aberdeen they're known for doing this. They did it against Rangers no less than a few days ago. They made a point of it to basically just get in, cause as many problems as possible and keep hassling, and if they can continue to do that, then it's going to be a very, very interesting game. But Celtic do have a few more fresh bodies, and I feel like having obviously a captain back in the squad's a big thing for us. Carter Vickers being fully fit now is always nice to see. Schmeichel's been about as reliable as you can ask in the cup. He's only conceded twice, so well, 3 times, sorry, my bad, let me correct my mistake there. But the front three I like, honestly, could make sense. I honestly thought Palmer would start on the left. My thinking was that Ida wouldn't have been like declared fit enough to start, but as people were pointing out in the Discord before the game had kicked off, Ida's on the bench, and I should probably, you know, actually show you the bench for those that haven't seen it if you want a little look in detail. We do have a couple of faces that we can rely on, so that's the good thing that we have going for us. Taylor, Scales, Palmer, Idis and Asalo, should we need him, but again, Schmeichel really isn't going to be going anywhere. But Yang, Bernardo, Forrest and Ralston. Bernardo was probably the other player that a lot of people would have made a case to say starts, but probably because he played a few days ago against Dundee, Hatate just has the extra bit of fitness there, so he will get the nod in this one. And I'm quite happy with that, honestly. I'm genuinely quite happy with that. I think this team is strong enough to get the job done more than comfortably. Johnston's been on fire the last few days, so you can imagine a lot will come down that right hand side. And as far as Aberdeen's kind of perspective goes, they have a couple of options, right? McGrath has been very good. You can kind of make the case for him. Shinnie's been about as a decent captain as you could have asked for them to have been this season. The guy has a lot of passion about him, so you can always respect that. Devlin's probably been one of their standout players alongside their other centre back on the left hand side of Malloy, but the rest of the team is just as strong, just as competitive and just as dynamic in the actual overall system, which makes it interesting, right? Duke, solid player. F. Nelson's a very good one as well. Obviously Mackenzie, Rubicic, Maitov has been fantastic for them in between the sticks. He's made a couple of absolutely insane saves. If you want an example, go back and watch the last match between Celtic and Aberdeen. The man was clutch. But for now, we just kind of have to hope that things work out in our favour, and as long as we do the basics, as long as we keep it simple and pure and don't do anything stupid, we should be fine. But again, problems will always arise. Semi-finals, they're not, you know, league games, it's one-offs, so Aberdeen will feel like they've got an opportunity coming and cause an issue or two for sure, but we have to keep it mellow, you know what I mean? Don't do anything silly, don't do anything that we don't need to, and more importantly, above all else, don't make defensive mistakes, man. For fuck's sake, if we do that, we're going to have a real problem. But I think, as of now, I'd say 3-1 Celtic that this game probably ends. I think it was unlucky for Aberdeen to have the game against us, against Rangers last week, because they had to play their best team and Celtic got to analyse the crap out of it. Aberdeen are very good. Look, the thing about it, RX, is that it's like a double-edged sword, because it means Aberdeen's like tester match going into the semi-final was against one of the best teams you can play in Scotland, so getting a result against Rangers kind of gives them that little amp up to go, hold on a second, right, we've got 2 really good results in back-to-back games against the Glasgows too, so realistically they'll have a strong kind of urge to go out and make a case for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, if you're looking at this, like I said, it's a one-off type of fixture. They're not going to play fully defensive, but they'll play cautiously defensive. That's like Aberdeen's style. That's the way that Jimmy's got his boys playing, essentially. It's more or less just using that kind of flat 3 in the midfield, although they usually push McGrath a little further up. So it's going to be an interesting one for sure, because no matter what way it's bracketed, Aberdeen are going to have to use basically every aspect of the field Celtic's strength is basically the wingers, right? Like, we can make advantage of that. The fact that we've got Furuhashi out on the left-hand side is a bit confusing, but like I said, I'd imagine it would just be for the whole sake of having rotating front threes, because Kun can attack on the left, Maeda can play on both sides, Furuhashi's comfortable on either side as well. So it's more or less those three will constantly be doing this to try and throw that back four Aberdeen line off. Yeah, but it comes in tonight, you're having steak tomorrow, bless up, mate. That's I was about to say, I was like, well, I mean, honestly, you should probably throw in another bet, man. Just stick a fiver on, see what happens. You're always on for it. It's like Aberdeen are just too strong, it's really scary. Well, again, we're good too, so we have to keep that in our mind, and hopefully we kind of make a point of it. That's the main thing. I'm just going to turn this music down because we'll be getting ready to kick off relatively soon. The boys are just exchanging handshakes and stuff now. So I'll knock this down a wee tad so it's not as loud. How you doing, Rad? Nice to see you, bro. Well, no extra time, to be honest. I'm saying because I'm a Celtic supporter. I mean, it's a fair enough point, Caden. You would say it's going to pens, but if it goes to pens, you don't think we'll win. Well, we did beat Aberdeen in the last penalty shootout we faced them in. Fun fact. But we would rather not come to that. But yeah, it's time to read out the lineups because we're kicking off relatively soon. So lineups are as follows. Let's start with the away side, or technically the away side according to Google, but you know what I mean. And between the sticks for Aberdeen, it's Maitov. Their defensive line as follows. It's McKenzie, Malloy, Rubicic and Devlin. Very strong back four. They've been very proven to be capable. Hef Nilsson and Shinnie are the kind of midfield anchors, with McGrath playing as their central mid, more or less can at this, at least according to Google's formation anyway, with Duke and Keskinen playing off on either side of the wings and Soclair playing up front. But the team that you're probably more interested in, especially being a Celtic stream, Schmeichel starts in between the sticks. Valet and Johnston are our full-backs. Trusty Carter Vickers, our centre-back pairing, as good as you can probably ask, although rest in peace Scales probably should have got the nod there. And Giles McGregor and Atati are the midfield three, with Kun, Maeda and Furuhashi more or less playing as those overlapping, and again we keep that midfield anchored, keep McGregor central. Hatati and Giles will do their kind of offloading runs. We know how this one kind of goes. It's going to be very, very good. I feel like this game has a lot of potential to it, so as long as we do the basics right, we get a result here. 100%. But the ball is about to get rolling here, so this is where the nerves kick in, just a tiny little bit. But I have faith we can get the job done. I mean, the fog is absolutely wild, by the way. You can barely see the managers through it. I have faith we can get the job done, though. Boys are coming out of the huddle and then we'll be getting underway. Every part of me has faith this is going to be a relatively good game. Aberdeen have a lot of problems that they can cause. They have done like a slight delay kick-off because you can't really see what's going on. But the ball is rolling now. I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. The stadium is just surrounded in mist. See if you're looking like a grand Colosseum battle. I think they've kind of had like a slight delay because you can't really tell what the fuck is going on. It's just literally, it's just fog. It's literally just fog. You can see the headlights off in the distance in like the near part of the stadium, but hopefully the cameras will be able to kind of thaw through it and make a point of it. There's a slight delayed kick-off, but just so that they can clearly smoke a tiny wee bit. I'll tell you what, it's some atmosphere to set for the game, man. I absolutely love this. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow? Well, happy birthday when it comes, Gene. Hope you have a lovely one. My birthday's this month too. Bless up the Scorpios. Although I'm that in a Sagittarius mix, apparently. Come on, boys. Can we do a football? It would be very lovely to see. This can be definitely an open-ended type of match. 100%. But it is just pure fog, it's bliss. Nah, fair enough. Can we get I know that this is the worst part about unforeseen delays, is I'm just kind of sitting here like, bro, we should have kicked off like 5 minutes ago. But there is a lot of fucking smoke and flares in that stadium, and I mean, any time the camera pans to the managers, you can just see like a faded outline. It's it's amazing. Should get the ball rolling relatively soon. How you doing, Joe? So nice to see you, man. Hopefully Aberdeen showed their hand at Celtic Park. Well, definitely for sure, but there's a bit of Celtic want to play that hand back, right? Expose the little mistakes that they have. Fourth officials just having a word with them just to kind of clarify that there's probably that the cameras can't see anything, so you probably have like the Premier Sports directors going to go and can you hold the game up until we can actually see what the fuck is going on. At least you know there's an atmosphere for this one. How you doing, Mark? I'll tell you what, it looks like the squads have came to play, and it's even more apparent that the fans have too. But yeah, delayed kick-off just so that they can fix what's necessary. Hope yous are enjoying yourselves anyway. Hope yous are having a lovely time of things. Hope yous have had a good week. I mean, yes, we're just passing the ball around there. Having a wee kick about in the mist. That's the type of like atmosphere I would absolutely fucking love to play a game in though. Under the lights, you can't really see the fans, but you can hear them. That would be so fucking cool. But it comes at the expense of barely being able to see. I don't think anything would be more terrifying than like running through the mist and then out of nowhere Carter Vickers appears. Ready to rumble. Ready to cause problems and fuck some shit up. Well, he's just shook hands with the managers as if to say, right, we'll kick off as soon as the smoke clears. So there is definitely going to be about a 5 to 10 minutes delay. How you doing, Megan? Nice to see you. Let's fucking go indeed, although we're not going anywhere right now. The smoke is not clearing. That is insane. This is a climax of your week. I know you're up late for this one as well, Chief. I know it's like 1 in the morning where you are, so a delayed kick-off does not do you any favours, but nonetheless. Can he play a game? Yeah. They've confirmed it's 100% due to the poor visibility. You could tell before the ball even kicked off, as soon as everyone walked out, you're like, you can't see them. Oh yeah, I mean, Stephen predicted 3-1. He's in the same boat as me. He feels like this one's going to be quite open and ended, I guess. Oh, yeah, I suppose I should do this, right, while it is a kick-off delay. If you can do me a massive favour, right, maybe not during this stream, although maybe after it if you're still interested in Celtic content, consider watching this video. I made it, and it took me a long time to do. It's not doing the best in terms of views, but I did put a lot of time into this one, so if you want to help me out, or if you're just looking for something to do while we kind of fix things, give that a wee view, and like if you just don't mind, appreciate it. That's all I'll really plug for now. That, and you can obviously subscribe if you want, but not until the game kicks off. As soon as I say that, someone subscribes. Thank you to the person that did though, that's very cool. Back up to 1467. If we can get to 1475 by the end of this stream, I'd say it's a respectable one. Ah, bless you. All of that. You watched it twice. I mean, once is enough, admittedly. I'd like, the only reason I don't ever really watch my YouTube videos that much, I'll only watch the first 30 seconds to make sure that like the quality's fine. Because I spent so much fucking time editing it, all I heard was like my own voice for like a day and a half straight. I appreciate that, Stephen. Thank you, man. It's good to see you in nice spirits, man. How you doing, Luca? I hope you're good. I tell you what, there is some real potentials for the photographers of that game to get some fucking cold images though. Very different approaches. Celtic are just doing kickabouts with their forwards and their defenders are just discussing tactics, and Aberdeen have got their entire team doing different drills. But both teams look fired up and ready to go. It's just a case of when the fuck we get the ball actually rolling, so it's going to be a slight delay, I guess, which is always fun. That's more than fun, my guy. It was just a breakdown, because I think, was it Alan? I'm pretty sure it was Alan that like asked me to at the start of the season to do like a game or like a season review bit by bit, put them out in parts, and then at the end of the season put them into one big compilation. I wouldn't plug in my I wouldn't plug in my chat, Chief, but fair enough, I suppose. You're on a football podcast. Is it Celtic related? So I'm interested in. We'll just take that comment off real quick, just to make sure. I wouldn't really plug that in your own thing, Chief. Just remove the message. That's all I'll do. There we go. Problem solved. Got plenty of fans in the stadium. We do. We can't fucking see them right now. That's the slight issue that we're having. But for the most part, it's not so bad. We're kind of seeing... I mean, it's clearing up a little bit. You can actually see a bit of the field now, but it's still very much delayed, so we'll love to see it. That should have been the final. Oh, no apologies, I get it. It's just like rules of the trade. I kind of have like chat rules. If you go into like my Discord, there's a bunch of rules like that, and kind of self-promotion's one of them, but... more than fine. What is it you actually do though? I'm more interested. Like, I always kind of check out new people. There's a couple that we've worked with. I mean, Flash, who's one of my guys. Actually, if you go onto my channel and you go into the boys section where I have like my channels plugged, Flash's new channel is there. So if you want to go and help him, try and get him to like above 10, 15 subscribers, that's probably something you can do. I'm just plugging shit because there is nothing else to do right now. We're still waiting. I'm just fuck this, man. I was waiting until we were going to score a goal, but I ain't waiting, man. Roll up time. I went 3-1, Mark. I think this ends Celtic's favour, but I feel like Aberdeen are definitely strong enough to get a goal. They could be the one that opens the scoring for all we know, but nonetheless. Caden's wearing that like a badge of fucking honour, isn't he? Oh, right, okay. That's actually pretty interesting. I mean, we kind of have like community calls in our Discord where we kind of bring people in that have different like perspectives on. Like, I mean, Gaz, who's one of probably the most down-to-earth Rangers fans. He's one of the people that's in my server, top-class bloke. And for the most part, yeah, like, we have some pretty interesting conversations with him. So it's quite cool that you've got something like that going, Chief. That's actually pretty cool. Fair play. I wish you every success. I'll check it out after this stream, Chief, but I do have priorities right now. But I'll keep the name in mind off the underside. Appreciate it, man. How you doing, Jim? Nice to see you, man. How you doing? How you doing, Mark? Nice to see you, man. I'll give you a little shout when it's... Well, I mean, yeah, happy birthday when it comes, Gene. Pretty sure I mentioned that earlier on, but... I know, spooky season is over, it's time for Movember. It's starting to clear out. We might be getting there. I think it's just the sheer amount of like flares and shit, on top of the fact that it is like just a slightly misty day or whatever. But the boys are back out on the field. Celtic are ready to go by the looks of it. Aberdeen will be pretty much doing the same thing soon. In about 15 minutes after we initially planned, so we might have a kick-off. So that's good. See, that's my exact fucking thinking, RX. Like the way that I was talking about Flash last night, because he was thinking that this is going to be quite a tight game as well for all intents and purposes. But this is the type of games that Kyogo comes alive in, right? Like the semi-final against Hibs a few seasons ago, did it against Hearts in the Cup, and he's done it. Like anytime there's a big game, especially at Hampden, for whatever reason, Kyogo wakes the fuck up. So I would very much like it to be that same type of thing. Oh god, man. Ain't nothing like poorly timed fucking football dad jokes, yes. To be fair, Jock's made a good point. Really has. Right, okay, are we actually going to get fucking rolling now? Ball's on the middle. McGrath's ready to kick the ball. We're underway, boys. Football time. Let's go. Sport. Ball sent forward and it's immediately played into Schmeichel. We can give this a refresh now and it should give us a live reading. Bliss. There we go. Let's go. Football time, gentlemen. Football time. Let's hope for a seriously decent performance. Nothing else but a win would do. So lots of injuries. Fuck off, McGinley. You're not doing this. Do not jinx us, my man. Ball's already played forward. There's a chase down. And there's an immediate foul, I think. Again, it's still a little bit misty, but you can kind of at least see who's who. So I'll do my best to get names right. But if I misidentify one or two, then that's totally my bad. But as a cut there, Rubizic comes across, Maeda gets decked, so there's an immediate foul. But 45 odd yards out, left hand side in, swinger definitely incoming, probably towards a back post. It would be nice. If we can get a goal in the opening minute, that would set the tone, but who knows. We do have some physical presences in there as well. Obviously Trusty being a big fella, Carter Vickers big fella, Johnston very good in the air. I wouldn't really say anything about Valet because the guy's tiny, but you know what I mean, we have bodies in there that can cause some problems. It's a delayed switch in, lovely played shot, cut across, well blocked by Aberdeen, but still in possession. Kyogo gets tackled brilliantly there, what a challenge in fairness. No fucking about there for Aberdeen, played out towards the left hand side though very quickly, chance to play it in behind, balls into the box. Celtic don't really get the greatest first touch and follow through the back end, gets tripped up and it's going to be a foul on Duke, so there we go, interesting start, love to see it. Here we go. Oh, I appreciate that, Luca. Thank you very much for the donation, man. Let's go Celtic indeed. Hail, hail to you as well, man. Everyone's like, ah, Rangers fan trying to get it. Nah, McGinley's sound actually, see to be fair. The dude's genuinely quite nice. So we do have good Rangers fans in here, do not get me wrong. That's a good ball forward for Aberdeen actually, could be taken down but it's headed back across by Celtic. There's a chase down, throw in for Aberdeen though, good body work there for Devlin, not making too many issues out of that one. Maeda's more than comfortable to try and hassle him, always a throw in for Aberdeen though, comfortable. Played back across the line, Maitov's going to be put under a tiny bit of pressure, does play it back out, Rubizic sends it long and high, it's going to be headed back across by Valet, good header for him actually, but Aberdeen try to send the ball forward. They've got an identity here, they're trying to play it quickly over the top, and especially with the looper passes, they're trying to find in behinds. That's good for Johnston, just keeps it calm. Obviously play it safe and we'll go across. I wouldn't even say who had the priority. Very smart indeed, Stephen. There's a shot, there we go, first shot of the game, and it's of course one of our midfielders. We've had a lot of goals from those kind of ranges, but Angels just couldn't really keep that one good down. It was a great pickpocket for Maeda though. Give him credit there, won the ball cleanly. Don't think it was the right call for Angels. He could have played a man in behind, opted to take it crack for range, just couldn't really see the ball setting down there. A little unlucky, but it is what it is, sent over the top. Oh, there's no sound in Celtic TV, then I'll be like the temporary Celtic TV commentator until they can fix it for anyone that's interested. That's good for Kuhn actually, keep the hassle, does well, ball over the top, going to put some pressure there, cleared away comfortably by Malloy in the end. Pressure's there, good tackle, brilliant break, Shinny's got away with that one there. Played out towards the left-hand side. Duke, brilliant step inside touch, and they're on the break. This could be a chance for Aberdeen down that side. Good hustle and hassle there for the Celtic players. Kuhn manages to track all the way back. Big man looks fired up. Decent stuff for the German. Trusty plays it inside, plays it safe. Valet, 1-2 between him. There's a skipper getting involved. Just making it as comfortable as possible. How you doing, Alan? I made that video you requested way back at the start of the season, in case you haven't seen it, Chief, but aye, it's done. First 10 games of the league season as well as the Champions League and Cup games are reviewed, so check it out after this game. That's a good ball inside and a trip up, damn. Kuhn's made his boots on the night. I know, they must have been discussing some pretty interesting tactics. You run as fast as fuck, we'll run as fast as fuck. That's a good interception chance there. Kyoko doesn't necessarily get himself outstretched quick enough. Good hustle for Valet, put some pressure on, it's going to be played out. It's been a good battle between down that side between him and the Swede Keskinen. Very interesting. How you doing, Homer? Nice to see you, man. Hope you're well. We'll convert them. That's a good ball forward. Is there a chase down? Is he onside? That will be the question for now. The flag stays down. Doesn't get raised, and the pass was not particularly great anyway, so it's an Aberdeen throw in, so very confused by that. Looked like he might have been off in the initial ball and behind, but he made the full of it anyway, so I suppose that's fair. Oh god, the last thing I would ever do is offer that man a chance to speak at Celtic Park. Oh Jesus, unlucky Crowtails. Well, let's hope Celtic win in the night kind of wakes, gives you a wee bit of hope and restores a little bit of happiness into your life. That sucks though. Classic Ipswich. They haven't even won this season, haven't they? I'm pretty sure that's their first. You're watching through one eye. Oh god. Well, at least you'll have a bit of good old-fashioned tunnel vision with this one, Chief. You'll be able to, as long as you can tell what's going on, I suppose that's fair enough. It could be worse. But I hope you heal up soon. That's horrible. Hope you're alright. That's a good ball. Hold on. Chance. Kuhn. Played across. That's a good interception again, man. The hustling is there for them, man. I have to say. McKenzie gets himself in front. Now that's a throw in for Celtic, right in their area though. Up to go back across, play it safe. McGregor's going to just play that in. Definitely towards Trusty, does indeed do so. Where's the control going to come from? Well, he wants the ball, McGregor. Yeah, gets it, plays it into space eventually. It's a lovely ball over the top. Chance. Maeda gets in behind. It's a solid opportunity and he just doesn't really do anything with it. Big chance for the Japanese man, but doesn't take the opportunity. Lovely ball in behind. Again, Kuhn looks fired up, ready to go. Lovely ball in for the German and probably, it's a toss-up if it was offside or not. Looked a little offside to me. Yeah. But still not exactly the greatest piece of finishing awareness. Hope to see that kind of change over the next 10-15 minutes, because if we get to the point where we're 60 minutes into the game and this game's still level, Aberdeen's confidence will by virtue and trait grow as well. Devlin has it, tries to place it across for, well, that's a lovely keep in actually, and it's well held up. There's a chance, laid across, not dealt with perfectly but comfortably enough. Carter Vickers will lay it across for Johnston. Played in centrally, Skipper back to Carter, across for Trusty, looking for options inside, but Aberdeen are set with their lines, so like I said, defensive but cautiously defensive. They're not using it as their main tactic, which is always appreciated. You know it's not going to be a boring game if you have at least 3 players above that halfway line. And Aberdeen, they're just playing zonal. Very smart for them so far. That's good for McGregor, rolls it across. Trusty, lovely cut inside. There's a potential break there. There's a good hustle for Shinnie. It's going to be out for a Celtic throw-in. Played back quickly by the Spaniard. That is on the bench here. He's I mean, it'll be debatable if he gets minutes, but I feel like I said, if we get dragged on into the 60th, 5th, 70th minute, there might be the chance where we bring in some changes. Carter with a long ball, that's a good switch. Chance as the header, he plays it safe, although could have taken a touch, honestly. Fair enough, McGimlin, fair enough. Points all across the board. That's a good chance for Aberdeen to break. Hold on a fucking second. Good hustle for Celtic to keep at least 3 or 4 bodies on them, chipped up and away, but not necessarily dealt with, and eventually is there. Good. And it's a bit of an awkward position to have the ball in, but we're trying to hustle it, and Giles is running down that right hand side, still going, gets a deflection, should be a throw in. Decent work for the Belgian. That's good hustle. Keep it straightforward. Carter Vickers lays that cross, trusty again. A lot of touches between the defensive two so far. Played back to CCV, looks like he's going to go inside. It's a loose pass, it's going to be intercepted comfortably. Malloy goes for a lovely Travella pass, and I'll tell you what, could be dangerous. Carter Vickers does well to hustle and keeps the Clare quiet. Man, that could have been dangerous though. Lovely attempted pass for the centre back, just doesn't work out. Well, he's a beast, absolutely love him. He has Kieran Tierney potential. That's a bold claim to make, but I can see what you mean. He has those comparisons. Lovely ball across, chance. Cross is awful though. Immediately the hand was placed in the air as if to say, sorry lads, that was bad, but yeah. Poor for Alistair, man. Could have done a wee bit better with that, but shows that Celtic are still more than willing to use the wings whenever we have to. Devlin's got the throw in though. Play back to Rubicic. Sent forward, good header up, there's a chase down, who's going to win it? That's a bit of an awkward one, but Carter Vickers is there on the clean up. Not really gathered by anyone, it's still, for now, gathered by Atati in the end. Looks for the switch back, gets decked. Referee just plays like a minor advantage. No reason to give a foul there. Carter Vickers just rolls forward with it instead. Most of the touches in the game have definitely been between those two, you can say that comfortably. Carter Vickers switched back out. Here's Nicholas, good step inside, tries to get past his man, but well held up by Duke, and it's going to be a throw in. Simple as I've now played across. Again, very loose passing from McGregor. I know it's maybe not because he's played the last 2 games, but needs to take a wee bit less power off them in those types of situations. No need to put that much behind it. Could have been awkward, but we've got it under control. Aberdeen have more or less 4 bodies pressed outside about 30 yards from our goal. Good pass out from the back to Carter. Tries to kind of force a hustle. Should be a foul for Aberdeen now. Hands all over him, and it is. He's trying to claim a card, but they were both pulling at each other, so there shouldn't really be a need for a card, I'll be honest, but let's take a closer look. Well, he's grabbing his shot, and Giles is grabbing it. Okay, so if it's a yellow card for him, it's a yellow card for you by the same virtue, dumbass. Fair enough, no foul's good been given, and Aberdeen will have a good set piece chance of their own now. Potential for them to do something pretty interesting. Let's see where this high end swinger's going to come. It's most likely going to be back stick. It is back stick, up and high, headed down, awkward and cleared off. Not necessarily the line, but in the 6-yard box from a dangerous area. Still wasn't taking chances, just kind of pops it back out and cleared away in the end from a long clearance. Devlin doesn't look too happy. Definitely the off. So Clare was offside for sure. Wouldn't really be too comfortable about saying if the other one was or not, but didn't really lead to anything in the end anyway, so we kind of stave off that initial bit of pressure. That's good. Schmeichel sends it forward looking for an option. Good take for Johnston. Lovely step back into his defensive area, but that's all Aberdeen will really want. If they can keep us away for their goal and making as many chances as we did in the last match between us, then that's immediate progress to them. Johnston rolled across for Trusty. So a lot of defensive touches, quick pitch in central. That's a lovely taking touch. He's getting hustled and hassled. Should be an advantage played. There is an advantage played in the end, and it's going to be a foul for Celtic. And it's Nielsen and Giles again. At least they're both exchanging like a mutual sorry about that. Like I think the understanding that this is a very like high octane, high intensity game. So it's nice to see that at least. Like they're not, you know, bitter about each other. They're just like, look, you're doing my job as well as you're doing mine. So it's like, yeah, fair enough, honestly. I don't want it to get any more physical than it already is, though. Like I said, injuries are the last thing either team would probably need at this stage in the season. Just a quick pass. Don't really understand that, why set up for that and then just roll it off. It's a good interception for Aberdeen, and now it's more or less a 5v5. That was the shittest set piece play I've ever seen, but thankfully the ball in from Aberdeen was nowhere near as deadly or dangerous. That's a good pass. Good, it's got to be a foul, surely. Clipped him. Does hold up, yeah. Kyogo did get kind of minorly tripped, and there's a yellow card brandished for Rubicic. The first booking of the game goes the Don's way. It does catch him late, but I wouldn't really say that's a yellow either. It's just, again, it's the passion of the game. You're going to get into those challenges sometimes, but just swings through him, doesn't get the ball, but just kind of uses his momentum, takes Kyogo out from behind. Guess by the rules of the game it is a yellow, but what would be your argument for that, Alex? I mean, Rodgers has literally won an undefeated like treble. Has won numerous games in the Champions League. Has literally lifted cups across multiple countries and multiple teams. Jimmy's doing a good job at Aberdeen. Do not get me wrong, but if you're asking who the better manager is, if you look at their CVs, the answer's pretty obvious. That's a good cutback chance for us. Please shoot. Does shoot. Deflection. Corner kick. That's good for us, so we'll take it. Potential to do some damage there. I wouldn't say I had there's definitely managers with worse records in the Prem, Jesus. But he took a shitty Liverpool team to near enough win the entire thing. Like, that in itself is pretty damn... Battle the cup with Leicester. As Homer's just pointed out there, there's a shot for range, cannoned into the wall. That's a lovely pass out. There's a chance, please. Good cross. Potential here, cut out by Malloy. No fucks are given there. Simple enough, and we're just going to roll it all the way back for Schmeichel, who'll probably just take a touch and send this straight back into row Z. Well, he doesn't. He actually plays it short. Okay. Nice little change of pace there. Shot back out towards Johnston. Lovely move, I like that. Calm, composed, keeps it simple, but Aberdeen are slowly just going back into their defensive shape to limit the chances. Ball over for Maeda, doesn't get his feet sorted. Little unlucky for the Japanese man again, doesn't necessarily work out, but could have been much worse. Yeah, okay, based on what though? Jimmy's good at winning games for sure, but he hasn't won any trophies, Chief. Maybe at the end of the season you can maybe make that argument. If he goes and wins the treble, then yeah, for sure. But I wouldn't say that's too accurate. It's just a short ball. Oh shit, Villiers stayed down, that's not good. Very physical opening to this game so far, 100%, but as of now we're kind of holding on. I can see why he got booted in the chest. It wasn't intentional. I want to clarify this. Suckler had every right to go for the ball. So nothing will be given at all. It's just he kind of got caught in the aftermath, which is a little unlucky. I'm not in disagreement. I'm not saying Jimmy's a bad manager at all. I'm just, if you're asking who's better on paper, I would say quite comfortably it would be Rodgers. That's because he's in the infancy of his managerial career. Give it another, like, 10, 15 years, see what his CV looks like then. Then you can maybe make that comparison. Good hold up touch, that's not good enough though. It might be a throw in for Aberdeen, and it is a throw in for Aberdeen. Very silly for Villiers there, just didn't really play the pass quick enough. Aberdeen try to pop it, very clever actually. They're trying to force the issue as much as possible, but didn't work out that time. Good hold up for Kyogo, should play that forward, does. Slight chase down. How's your control? Kuhn actually really good. Does his best to force a hustle. It takes 2 of them there. I think it was Mackenzie that won it against him in the end. It's just popped up. Still just playing a little bit of 50-50 football right now. That's good. Lovely pass out towards Maeda. There's a chase down on. Is there a potential for us to do something with it though? That's a lovely take. Maeda, ball into the box. Kyogo's touch is fucking lacklustre as hell, I'll be fully honest. Should have done a lot better with that one, but right idea. Good combo down that side. Lovely ball. It was an all Japanese counter attack. Hatate swung it straight out towards Maeda. Maeda cuts past his man, gets the ball in, and Kyogo again. Just you can see that he was trying to play it off of his like shin and then go for a quick shot, but the touch was just lacklustre at best. Well, if he's got better tactics, Aberdeen would be playing the better game right now, but Celtic are the ones that are in control and have been in control every time they faced each other. Well, Jimmy's got potential for damn well sure though. I'm not going to sit there and disagree with that in the slightest. He's a good coach, but I know who I'd back. Just a simple roll across, trust he's got it. Yeah, pretty much the summarisation of the box making. Got it spot on. Way too early to kind of draw comparisons when you consider Rodgers has been managing for a couple of decades at this point. Lovely cut inside, Rio. How's your control? Should switch it. Should switch it now. Does eventually get it off, and there's a potential for us to cut it across. Lovely ball out towards the right hand side. Cut into the box. There's a potential penalty shout there, although I'll be honest with you, it just looked like bumped bodies. Maeda will keep the chase alive from the cross. Cut inside, good for Rio. Controls there, Maeda stole it, gets into the box, still dancing around. Good stuff for the big. That's unlucky. I know that he was trying to get like a shot away, but I very much appreciate the hustle there. If you're going to miss, at least miss when you've put the fucking work in to make the chance for yourself. Real good hassling. Just doesn't really do too well with it. In hindsight, it could have been a cross, but I feel like he was just trying to force the issue and make Aberdeen panic a wee bit. There's no penalty there. Absolutely not. Oh yeah, they're runaway leaders for sure. Well, who knows? He might be doing an Alex Ferguson, right? You know what I mean? Go to Aberdeen, build your career and legacy and start it there and get noticed down south and then go and ball out. But that's just stupid. That shouldn't be a foul at all. How the fuck is that a foul? Duke just flopped a belter there. He fell the complete other direction and got the foul. Even Johnson, you can see with his mouth movement, he's like, fuck's sake. Aberdeen play it quickly. Cross the left, Mackenzie's just shouting for it. Efnielson's got it. Rolls it back for Malloy. Switched. Who's going to win that one? It's a good battle down that side actually. Keskinen loses out to Valet. It's a good cut back and Trusty will just about keep it under control. Very well could be, Alex. There's a way to look at it. I don't hate it at all. It's nice to see another team. Like, 2 horse races are all well and good, but you know, occasionally you want to see a wee underdog story pop up. Not win the league, because you can fuck off with that. Chance, break, go, Maeda, do it now, ball into space. Oh, it's piss poor, man. We should have done better with that chance. Again, the final ball into the box is just not consistent enough, and it's a foul anyway, so Aberdeen will get the ball there. Fantastic. Love to see it. Very cool. I'm going to do a little bit of plugging, my apologies. Subscribe, there we go, plug over. You can also like the video as well though. That Dundee one last time out, it's like the 4th most liked stream that we've got, and it's not even like in the top 20 for views. How you doing, Kevin? Nice to see you, mate. Very untidy indeed, but not bad. Aberdeen are just trying to force the issue, Celtic are trying to force the issue. It's just a very stop-start type of game, if you want to kind of put it like that so far. Love that for you, Eugene. Come on, Celtic, indeed it. Oh, that's a little unlucky for Aberdeen. He tried to hold that up and roll that ball across into space, but it's out for a throw-in. Celtic will just gather, go again. Getting there bit by bit. Very good performance all round for both teams so far. I think if you're looking at it as a neutral, it's probably very boring, but it's a very tactical approach. Like I said, cautious defending for Aberdeen. Celtic not trying to overstay their welcome and cause too many mistakes of their own. They're just keeping it basic. That shouldn't be a foul. That shouldn't be a foul, referee. Nah, and it's a yellow card as well. I'm sorry, that's fucking ridiculous for Clancy again. You fucking clown. That's 2 yellow cards this game that have already been brandished that shouldn't be yellows. They're just follow-throughs. Rubic, it shouldn't have been yellowed for the tackle on Kyogo. McGregor shouldn't have been yellowed for that one there. It's an honest 50-50. McGregor's face says it all. He's like, right man, what the fuck, you can't make contact with someone now? Quite ridiculous, honestly, but nonetheless, we're in the book. He's a fear about this game. Oof. I mean, I'm nervous too, but I would never miss a match. Chance for Aberdeen to do something with it though. They've got it set up in an area that can do a lot of damage. Shot. Oh. That was just really poor for McGrath. No other words for that. I'm not sure if it was a shot or a cross, or if he just kind of did both at the same time, but that was just whipped the fuck out there. Very wild, I must say. Hampden is, and yeah, he's playing a physical way. There's another fucking card, are you kidding me? I think that one is a yellow card. Duke kind of collides with his man. Johnston was always going to get there first. It was just a very silly outstretched challenge. That's a yellow card. But the first 2 of the game are absolutely not yellow card. It's very confusing, this game so far. But Aberdeen need to start watching themselves, because they now have basically 2 players in very 2 different areas of the park booked. Celtic can expose that themselves. How you doing, Virtual Man? Hope you're well. Just stop in and say fuck there as if I love to see it. Well, you picked a perfect time to come in. There's a roll across. Let's see where we go this one. Carter. Switched. Might be a Celtic throw-in. I'm not too sure. It's a toss-up. I think it's Aberdeen's though. Oh, is that how many people are watching? Damn, 17.5 people in here. Bless. Well, thank you to the 70 that are. If we can get 40 likes, I'd say that's a good target stream for a stream of this size. 40 is pretty respectable. That's a good fucking break. Hold on. Chance, please. Do something. That is a really bad ball into the box. The second one's a little better, but Maeda's way too small to get up to that one. You need fucking Yao Ming to get on the end of that header. Played it back across into the box. Aberdeen are panicking. Celtic are panicking. It's played across in the end though. It's out. Corner kick should be anyway, and it is a corner kick. Good block in the end. Very interesting. They might have a chance to do something from this set piece. Aberdeen don't look too happy with it at all, but to be honest with you, yeah, it was just very silly for them. They didn't really get themselves set up in the right way. Didn't really put them... Yeah, just awkward. It was bounce around football. Absolute football. It's going to be in Gels to step up and take this one anyway, so the potential's there for us to do something with this. Pretty sure it's our first corner of the game, so it would be nice to see a potential for us to do something here. Hand swingers in. Up high. Awkward. Oh, wait! Oh! Carter! Bagman is back with a bang! And a fucking wallop! Let's go, Big! That's so deserved. That's why we missed him! That's why we fucking needed him! Carter fucking Vickers! Let's go, big man! Aberdeen got kicked. Oh, they just get caught fucking sleeping at the back stick. Lovely whip for the Belgian. Just a perfect loft. Carter Vickers throws himself in there. There's a bunch of bodies. But there's only one man that rises like a salmon above the fucking rest of the fish. There he is. Fucking pure. Heads it as hard as he can. right into the corner. Nothing the keeper can do. Maitov gets minced. Love to see it. Celtic 1, Aberdeen 0. Semi-final is on now, boys. Aberdeen need to respond, but we've got the opener. We take it. Boom. 1-0. We push. We get a second and then a third, just to make damn well fucking sure. Appreciate the person that just subscribed for that. They must have enjoyed the goal. Very cool. Played forward. There's a chance for us to do something, but Aberdeen are going to try and pincer it. Oof. I think there's another foul from McGrath to do something. One incoming. Who knows? Gilles doesn't look too happy with that one. I know, Scotland for a corner kick, by the way. A corner fucking kick. Very rare territory for us. Oh, wait, shit. Couldn't. Got a wee bit of a potential ankle problem there. Could have been awkward. Seems to be alright. Chance for Aberdeen to do something from the in-swinger. Let's see where this one goes. Probably back stick again based on the way that they're shaped. And it is back stick. It's up towards the area. Good defence for Rio. Just hangs off the back and pops the header away. I'd say both. It could go like last time, Alex, yeah. I mean, there's always a potential, right? But, nah, like I said, Celtic will not want to fucking do what we did last time. Like, we're here to make amends, and in cup games, we don't lose very often. So we just push. It's really straightforward. There's an outswing up. Keep that in play, son. Does keep it in play. There's a switch. It's long. Good ball. Break! Break! Oh, this could be bad! This could be very bad for them. Maeda's done really well here. Hold up. Maitov's in no man's land. Laid across. Kyogo. Cat! Kills it! Bar it in! Bar! And it's game, set and fucking match! Like I said, Celtic are not coming to do anything except play fucking ball. Game over. That's it. They are not coming back for that. They've been fucking rattled 2 in 2 minutes basically. That's game. They are not. Like I said, Kyogo was going to show up today. That's what he does. Every time he plays at Hampden, he becomes a different fucking player. Bang and... nothing, just bang in general, that's it. Good stuff. That's it, man. Come on. You've came in at the perfect time, Kevin. What a hold up for Maeda, by the way. Sends his man to the fucking shops, brings Maitov in just to see what he's buying. Sells him that tea and then fucking rolls that across as calm as you like for Kyogo. And I'll tell you what, man. What a finish. The first touch was brilliant, just buys him that extra bit of space and then he hits it as daintily as you like. Right, he uses Rubicic basically as a guide. Puts it between the two of them off the bar and in. Lovely place finish. Looks like Aberdeen. We're only good till Halloween. Get it up them, let's go. 2-0. We fucking move now. Your confidence is being shattered brick by brick, attack by attack. Malloy's been yellow carded as well, fucking hell. It's about as good as you can ask, honestly. Like, what a performance. What a fucking performance so far now. We need a third. We need a third now. They just had another player booked. They've just had Sinclair booked as well. They've had 2 yellow cards and 2. Aberdeen are capitulating big time now. They have players all across the park on yellows. Oh, it's amazing. It's bliss. Like I said, we're here to fucking play now. We are here to play. We push, we move, we ball! Let's go, break down that right hand side. We're in again potentially, but the hold up's actually pretty decent for Duke that time. Nah, it's definitely not going to happen. I'm telling you right now, Celtic at Hampden's different. We will not make that fucking mistake twice in a row. It's that old saying, lightning does not strike twice. Celtic do though, we've struck twice. So we're actually more efficient than lightning. Suppose it's no bad when you say it like that, right? Played back by Aberdeen, they're going to have to just keep this one condensed and composed. They need to get something going before the end of the half because they have not put a single shot on target. This is what I was saying, Celtic with Carter Vickers in the back line is much different. Maeda, lovely pop back header for Schmeichel. That's the first time the man's basically had to fucking do anything straight in his gloves and he'll just be able to break up and go again. Aye, Maeda just testing Schmeichel just to make sure. Like, you awake, big man? He could have sat down with a fucking chair, roll up a wee cigarette and enjoy himself. He could basically fucking sit beside me and react to this. You know what I mean? It's on the two main sources, Jay. Premier Sports and, of course, Celtic TV as well. Although I believe there's no sound in that one. That's good for Kuhn. Good hold up. Lay off. Shoot. Do it. Do it. Do it. Doesn't shoot. That's bullshit. Played across by Trusty. Maeda's there. We're fucking a bit balling. Love to see it. Played back out on the right. That's over. As soon as I say that, Carter, god damn it, man. Throw in for Aberdeen. Fair enough. Have you seen Kasper Schmeichel? The man is smoking hot. The fuck you talking about? Look at. I can actually fully imagine him with shades on, just. You missed both goals. Oh. You poor fool. Well, yeah, Carter scored a brilliant header off the back of a beautiful delivery. Giles on a corner. Hold on. Aberdeen have a chance. Aberdeen have a chance. Aberdeen. Ah, lovely tackle. Lovely tackle. Giles, he's here to play, man. Lay all up. This is what a team performance looks like. Lovely ball forward. There's a chase down. There's going to be a bit of a battle here between Malloy, and he's going to get that first anyway. There we go. We balled out. All I'm saying is that Maeda is one of the most sexy fucking players there ever was because he'd sold two players, rolled it across for Kyogo, and then Kyogo scored an absolute cracker. We're playing brilliant right now. Absolutely brilliantly right now. The next goal is very important because if Aberdeen score, they're like, right, okay, we go again, we do this. I don't know. Alex, are you there, man? Are you confident in Jimmy now? Do you think he's going to win silverware now? Love to see it, man. Bless him. I do feel for him a wee bit because Aberdeen are, like, you would think based on the way that they've played, they would come into this game playing a totally different style. I knew they were going to be cautiously defensive, but there's a thing is over cautious, and that's what they're doing right now. They're not playing the way that they usually do. Celtic are 100% in control of this game. It's very straightforward. He said 2 at half time. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, they need to start getting shots away for that to happen. They've only had one the entire match so far. Celtic have had, I think, 4 or 5 based on the stats that just came up there. But both shots we put on target we've scored, so that basically says everything about our efficiency. That's a much different aspect than the last match where we had fucking 30 goddamn 2 shots. It's amazing what happens when you get a bit of confidence going back in the side. Love to see it. Maitov's going to roll it across. Rubicic rolls it. The thing is, Aberdeen will absolutely need to make changes going into the second half because they've got a ton of players on cards. It's a ball forward. Slight chase down there for Duke, but Johnston's not going to let that go out for a corner. Clears it away. Throwing it is. Still don't like Trusty. One good game so far, just dodging the ball and seems unaware of anything in behind him. Well, yeah, no, like I'm fully kind of on board with that one. That's a lovely ball forward. Hold on a second, chance. There's like 4 bodies there. 5 bodies there. This has to, please, ball in. Maeda! Maeda! Get in, man! It's fucking done! Told yous! I told yous. Kyogo and Maeda. They ball out at Hampden. Let's go! Let's fucking go. We know who fucking stands on top of the order. Does not matter. League standing, Celtic on top. Cup, Celtic on top. Aberdeen might keep pace sometimes, but this is the difference. This is what you fucking do. When you want to establish who the better team is, you fucking play them. Lovely pass in behind. Maeda just gets in behind, shuffles away for his man. Absolutely shite defence for Aberdeen. But the layoff touch for Kuhn, beautiful. It's just so dainty. And Maeda uses his pace, uses his burners, but more importantly, his physicality. Gets into space, shuffles the shot. Maitov can't get out to close the space in time. Straight into the top corner. What a goal. What a performance. Bang. I was being fairly fucking optimistic with my 3-1 prediction. This could end up being 6s and 7s if Aberdeen do not get their finger out. Absolutely done. Absolutely done. Love to see it, man. Piss poor effort for Aberdeen. You have to say, you would hope they would give a respectably decent account of themselves. Oh, that's very kind of you, number 6, man. Thank you very much. Love your passion. Listen, we've been needing a performance like this for a while, and right before playing Leipzig, this is good. This is exactly what we needed, man. You're out there behind the curtains now. Mate, you can sit down on your fucking couch with your legs spread and your arms back on the seats, and you can kick up on your feet and enjoy yourself, man. Like I said, I was confident we were going to win this game. I was adamant about it in the Discord call last night. But to see the boys actually, you know, play with the actual fucking ferocity, stamp their authority early on, don't leave anything to chance, that's the type of shit you wanted to see, man. Firm reminder to Aberdeen that they are indeed second best right now. Who scored? We've had goals for all across. Carter Vickers with the opener with a header, absolutely beautiful for Asher with a bar and in shot after a lovely Maeda layoff, and then Maeda gets the favour squarely returned to him. Kuhn lays him off, plays him in behind, lovely finish, and basically within about 10-11 minutes, Aberdeen have went for having a respectable first half to an absolutely woeful one. They've completely shut down, they don't have any identity, they're not getting shots away, their passes are slack, their movement is slack, everything about their defensive shape is just awful. So when you look at it as a whole, Celtic have exposed every fabric of what Aberdeen thought they had under wraps. It's all well and good being cautious against a team like Celtic, but you need to remember that the only reason they got the point the first time round was because we couldn't finish. It wasn't because Aberdeen outplayed us, it wasn't because they played us half the park in any capacity, it's because we were shit. But when we play half decent, that's the difference right there. Maeda with the press as well, gets in front, wins the ball back. Devlin does not look happy, but I tell you what, man, he is playing ball. That's the thing, you always need to set a tone in games like this. And this is a tone to set. Absolutely fucking bellissimo. I love that look of passions right there. Let's fucking go. Potential break, Rio's got it though. Getting hustled by 2 or 3 of them. It should be an Aberdeen throw, I'll be real. It is an Aberdeen throw. Well, yeah, if that Aberdeen side was able to do that against Rangers, it should basically clarify that Celtic are fucking cruising. Like I said, my composure was always there. Because we talked about it even after the 2-2 draw with Aberdeen. Was not going to affect anything at all. I still think Aberdeen will have a very good season, but they'll still finish about 10-15 points behind us. I say that in full confidence. Especially with this, because like I said, if they lose a semi-final and they have a chance to collect a first cup, it's a fucking big morale hitter. And it can just take the wind out your sails a wee bit, you know what I mean? Nothing but bliss for this performance, so every aspect of it has been absolutely class. I feel for Aberdeen fans because this would probably be the first game in a long time where they would have actually had some hope. But Celtic specialise in taking that away from people. Oh god, Rogers, no man. He just decked at a fucking belter. Some power on that fucking clearance, by the way, man. Put him in defence, get him in at left back or something, man. Fucking slide charge. He just got booked. I love that so much. Go on, Brendan. I could have been on that pitch if it wasn't for the knees. I love that so much. Aberdeen have a chance. That's going to piss them off so much, man. Like, when our manager is ripping the piss out of them and it ain't even half time, that's when you know. That is when you know. Just went clean up on his arse. It was beautiful. I love how they're showing it in slow motion. The form was there, man. Get like a big, good fucking contact on the left foot, but it's just these good old-fashioned classy shoes just letting down there. I love that, man. I get why Clancy had to book him because he did boot the ball back into play. Like that is a yellow card offence, but it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it for that. That's that's beautiful. Sent forward for Schmeichel, played out towards the right hand side. There's only about 30 odd seconds left of this half, and then the suffering is preliminarily staved off for Aberdeen. They can reset themselves mentally and probably spiritually too, because they'll feel absolutely fucking shattered. Massive reality check for the Dons, honestly. I know I've sat here and kind of made jokes about how shite they've been, but it is slightly disappointing because you wanted to see a game that fires you up. And this has fired me up in a different way because it's just cemented to me why Celtic have been so dominant for so long. Because it's woven into us. Aberdeen have patches, but it's not in their identity to be consistently good. They'll have good seasons, good moments at times, but when games like this come around, you can see where the class is. Shot for range, it's just over the bar. Could have been 4 right at the end of the half too. Oof. First time he's ever put a foot wrong at Hampden. Oof. Well, it's just love to see it. But that is officially half time, man. What a fucking half of football that is. The only thing to complain about is that our manager can't take a touch of football, but besides that, very convincing performance all round, man. I absolutely love that so much. What a fucking display. What a display indeed. Very pleased with that. I'm going to have an actual more in-depth look at the stats. We scored every shot we had in target, yes. I love to see it, man. Aberdeen, they've only had one shot and it wasn't even really that good of a chance, so all things considered, I am very pleased. Very fucking pleased. Let's have a look at the timeline, because, I mean, look at the amount of yellow cards that have been brandished, right? Rubicic, McGregor, Duke, then we score 2, Malloy, and then Soclair get booked in like the same fucking minute. There have been a lot of cards in the early stages of this game. So, Aberdeen need to kind of watch themselves a wee bit in the second half, because if they make a single goddamn mistake, Celtic can just basically seal this game. Slippy wee. Nah, that's more Brendam, you know. The good thing about the game is shaking out the goals that are coming for the lads who need a bit of confidence just before European football. Well, this is exactly, it's a tone setter, absolutely a tone setter, because again, you end this game, Celtic don't need to go anywhere near as hard in the second half. We can just play as necessary, but we'll still probably, you know, keep doing what we're doing 100%. But the difference between this time is that we'll just prioritise keeping the main ones fit, do some rotation if it's necessary, get across the line, and then we basically have everyone fully fit and ready to go for the game against Leipzig, which is always a massive bonus. Because again, if we get back-to-back wins, I'm telling you now, if we beat Aberdeen and then we beat Leipzig, Celtic's momentum just swings so differently the other way. Man, it's class. Because it means that not only that, right, we're in a final, If we win against Leipzig, we're one win away from guaranteeing ourselves a place in the playoffs, which is fucking huge for a team like us. But all around, we could really set a massive standard for the rest of our season with this week. And right now, we've kind of made a case of it to be like, yep, here we go. Haven't conceded in the last few games, you know what I mean? It's been about as nice as you can ask in a fair perspective, man. And I'll do a wee bit of plugging, just a tiny little tad of plugging, but yeah, if you want to help us out, please go and give that video a little watch. I reviewed all the season, including that fucking god awful Dortmund game. I don't know why I has to show that as the preview thing, but yeah, that's the video that I've been working on recently. That's the one that took me a bit of extra time, but yeah, managed to cut about 25 minutes of me yapping down to 13, so that first half was about as fucking classy as you can ask, Mac. Very pleased. All across the board, man. I am chuffed. Nothing to say but absolute bliss, man. But you can't say anything else. In fact, this is all I can really fucking say. It's time to, like, you know, I'm going to spark up. Enjoy it. Shout out these people, by the way. These are all very cool individuals. All of them are minted and fun and all that good shit. We've got all the gifted ones that Megan gifted last time, so Pashman, Kelly, Chappie, Jin, Scotland. I still love the fact that the entire nation of fucking Scotland is just apparently a member. Yes, love to see it, but aye, there you go. That's all the kind of plugging, I guess, done. So we can go back to this and we can take a wee breather. I can actually see the chat come up through this as well, so I can read chat a bit more, like, comfortably. Whoa. Okay, that was a lot at once. Aberdeen bubble is burst, just watch them tumble down the table now. Like I said, it's a morale setter. This game does more than just get you into a final. It, you know, shows who the fucking, like, it's the same that Rangers and Motherwell tomorrow, right? Like, if Rangers beat Motherwell, it says to them, look, we understand that you're close to us, but you ain't on our level, chief. But if Motherwell win that game, then all of a sudden it's like that, oh shit, like, we can be outplayed by this team, oh god. So Celtic have set the tone by going to Aberdeen, like, look lads, we respect what yous are doing, but we do this every fucking season. What you're doing isn't special, get checked. And we've just completely and utterly steamrolled them. And I mean, again, if you, I don't feel for Aberdeen, I feel for their fans, because the confidence they would have had coming into this game would have been the highest levels they've been for a while against a team like us. And they've just been totally reminded why Celtic are as good as they are, because this is literally woven into us. It's what we do. It's just the way it's always been, man. We get shit done and at Hampden more often than not. So Aberdeen, as much as you want to kind of say respect to them, there's nothing to say about their game that has been particularly interesting so far. Celtic have done all the basics, the fundamentals, the simple things beautifully today. Maeda has been fucking top class. The front three as a whole have been top class. Furuhashi, lovely finish. Kuhn pulling up with a layoff assist. Brilliant overall performance. Hustling in the first 10-15 minutes, getting back and challenging alongside Johnston. You know what I mean? Like, Duke was getting hassled by both of our right hand side, not just one. That's insane pressing ability. If your membership ended recently, then your name gets taken down eventually. If you hang your membership, then I'll put you back on there. They're as cheap as fuck though. You can get one for $2, I guess. But again, I don't really thing them. Like I said, I just do this for people that are actually like nice enough to give like support to this channel. It's not a necessary thing. Like I said, subscribing is the best thing that you can do for the channel, because it keeps me in the algorithm and makes sure that I get recommended to people. So that little 1468 means way more than anything else. Any support's generally appreciated. I don't know why it's buffering every time I switch between tabs, Jesus. Fair enough. Wish you were watching this after this post-season. This is the type of performance you hope for. It's the type of performance you kind of pray for, man. Just a solid overall outing, no danger, no problems, no faff, no fuss. It's about as calm as you can like, man. Like, I'm very much pleased with this. All we need to do now is basically stave it off, get through the second half, make some rotation should we need it, and life is good. We prepare, go again for Leipzig on Wednesday. Was that saying, like, 1's not a good lead, 2's not a good lead, but 3's as good as a lead as you can get? And that's what's happened, right? Because again, Aberdeen, when they went 2-0 down, mentally they would have gone, right, if we get back into this, we can do what we did last time. But Celtic just went, fuck that, you ain't getting the chance. Put them on ice, and essentially they've just left them to cool down, and it's basically killed any, you know, fire and heat in Aberdeen's performance, and the ferocity just isn't there. And that's the one thing I will say, like, it's not that Aberdeen have played bad, it's just that Celtic haven't fucked their chances, right? We're taking them. It's the big difference now, because obviously, again, when you look at it, the last match we only had about 7 shots on target the whole match, right? Like, and we didn't really do much with it. We managed to score some chances, but we should have done a lot more when you consider we had 32 overall. We've had 7 in this game, and we've scored 3, right? Like, that's about 40%, like 45 whatever percent finishing ability. Like, that is insane, no matter what way you kind of look at it. So, boom. Oh, I appreciate the gifted, man. Very, very nice, yeah. Is it the got it? Is it Colin? Welcome to the welcome to the members, mate. You'll be added to the members list in the next stream. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, number 6. That's very kind of you. God, if it ends fucking 3-all, man, everything that I've said in the first half is going to be clipped and just taken out of context so badly. Nah, man, Boyd's just going to be sitting there, like, that fucking Master Chief pose where he's just kind of sitting with his hands full of just looking down, like, absolute heartbroken. Oh, Gifted, it just, there's basically like an algorithm thing, it just picks someone at random. Sometimes it's not even someone that's watching the stream, it can generally just be like someone that's subscribed. I think it gifts it to someone that's subscribed though, at the very least. So if you want to make sure that you have a chance at a gifted membership, just make sure you're subscribed and you have that opportunity, but that's not really a common occurrence. So, but thank you very much, again, very, very kind. Motherwell in the final then, hopefully, that'd be nice, but it's not fully set in stone just yet, obviously, but I feel like Rangers will probably get the job done against Motherwell, if I'm being fully honest. But there is that chance, you know, like I want to have that hope for them. But it's kind of the same way that I looked at this game. Like Aberdeen, yeah, like sure, they're a good opponent, but in cup competitions, Celtic have a much better track record than the last 5. So this was always kind of going to be the case for me. If Aberdeen get one back in the second half, then my prediction basically is perfect. You know, 3-1 would be pretty solid, so I ain't complaining at all. As long as we keep it simple, don't do anything stupid in the second half, give them a route in, especially in the first 15-20 minutes, right? We don't want to do anything. Maybe so, Stephen. I remember when you gifted yours, there was a couple of people that were not, like, they got notifications and they came on to the stream, people like, what the fuck? So I think it is generally just random. Aye, but see, the thing is, like, someone asked it earlier on in the half when they were like, who takes this worse, Aberdeen or Rangers? Aberdeen, absolutely, because Rangers will be looking at this and going, right, we need to move now. Like, again, right, Aberdeen's momentum isn't going to be there as much anymore. They're going to take like a good morale hit. We beat Motherwell. We're not only in a cup final, which is good for our morality because it keeps the fans happy at least until that final's done. You essentially, you know, for them they're like, right, cool, just get across that line. We can kind of chase them down from there. Like that's the thing about it. Like, Aberdeen are not a team that I see kind of winning every game from now to the end of the season. They're definitely prone to drawing. A lot of their wins this season have been debatably drawable games. So when you look at it on paper, I feel like Aberdeen, they'll definitely take this one a lot worse, right? Rangers will have a lot more confidence than Aberdeen will heading into like the next week, if obviously, you know, Rangers manage to get the result against Motherwell the Water. But it has that double-edged sword effect again, where if Rangers don't win Then all of a sudden they're not worried just about Aberdeen. They're going to be worried about fucking like Motherwell and Dundee below them. You know, like that's the difference. Like the margins, especially below Celtic, are so fine right now. Because you could make a case for Aberdeen or Rangers, I guess, but you could also make a case for Motherwell just randomly going on a run. Motherwell will beat them 3-1. The defence is broken and they have like no strikers or even passable confidence. I mean, yeah, but Motherwell is just one of those sides that are either on or off. That's why they're not. I mean, they've lost a few games that they probably should have won so far this season, to put it in the nicest way possible. So your bet's still on. Oh yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near as meaningful for me because I'm like, mine's is just a prediction, right? Like if I'm wrong, no loss. But I hope for your bet's sake that nothing too much drastically changes. Good for you, Luca. That's a good way to enjoy your half. Let's just showing some of the next games. Rangers playing Hearts next Sunday, which is always an interesting one. There's Aberdeen players getting ready to come out behind the commentators and stuff, so we'll be underway in the next minute or so. Whoop. I like how showing that Rodgers moment again, man. Like even see before when you see the replay back, even Clancy's like smiling as he walks over to Ricardum, so that's like a nice wee like moment, I guess. Definitely something that's going to be brought up by the players at every available opportunity. See when someone decks it on the training ground, oh, you just done a Rodgers, like you can see it coming, man. It always happens. If the Dons don't score early in the second half, it's all over pretty much. They need a goal in the next, I'd say, 10-15 minutes. If they do not get one on the board by the 60th, this game becomes significantly more difficult for them, but the second half is ready to kick off. Morris looks like he's on, so there's a change for them. Let's go back to this screen because we'll be underway relatively soon. Again, appreciate the half-time donation, number 6, very kind, man. We'll focus up and get ready to go back into the second half. There's the boys coming out for us. We're ready to fucking ball. We're ready to go. We're ready to play ball again. We're ready to get the shit done, dusted, and fully done. Please, just don't fuck it. That's all I'm asking, man. Just no silly mistakes. Cement this. Get an extra 2 or 3 if it's possible, and we can chill out. To be fair, I did say that actually, yeah. Like, Rodgers, like, put him at left back, he'll put in a hell of a fucking challenge, you know what I mean? I think Alex just perished. Where are you? Oh, and we're underway. Time to ball, gentlemen. Time to play some sports. Let's go. Immediately there's a slight press engage. Michael's first contribution of the entire match is to just put it out for a throw, and I suppose that's something. Really don't want to let Aberdeen have those early chances. That would suck ass for us. I'd imagine so, Homer. Well, there's the changes confirmed. Keskinen's off for Morris. There was another change that I missed, but again, they were just prioritising taking off some of the players that were booked. There's a chance around for Aberdeen, shot across the box. No one's going to really get close to that. Galabush, Michael, comfortable enough. Just sitting there like pure staring off into space, like, oh fuck, not again, not again, no. To be fair, Jimmy's this is like the first time that he'll genuinely have like questions asked about what the fuck he was doing. Like Morris honestly should have started for Aberdeen if you're asking me, like honestly, because he was one of the players that scored against Rangers if I remember right. But this is a difference of squad depth, right? Because Aberdeen had to basically play the same team that they played against Rangers, so they're going to be tired. But Celtic could afford to rotate 4 or 5 bodies out of that entire squad. Oh, that's a good move for Aberdeen actually. Chance for them to do something. So Celtic Motherwell final would be best case scenario. Would be very pleased with that, I would say. 100% the case. To be a Don. It's a ball it. Oh, Maeda steals it. Tries to steal it. Good hold up for Morris again, actually, in fairness. Atati wins the rebound battle though. Valet. 1-2's it with the skipper. Back to Trusty. We'll build up and go again. It's just going to be the copy and paste, isn't it? Jimmy's a much better manager than Rodgers. Aye, to who? Carter. Let's see where he goes with this one. Potentially forward looking for any inroads. Doesn't opt to take the easy option. Instead rolls it out for the left. Let's go. Trusty. Oh, ball across. I'm a better manager than Pep Guardiola on FM. Ball's played out towards the left hand. Oh, that's lovely. Kuhn step inside, son. Lovely feet. Still going. Has to be 4. Surely save. Maeda backstick. It's game. It's 4. It's over. Back in your fucking pens. Boom. That's it. There is nothing else to add. It's game over. It's 4. Kuhn's gone down injured, which is a bit of a shame. I hope he's not badly hurt, but Maeda goes across and gives him a wee hug to be like, please don't be injured, you prick, that'd suck. But Maeda's just made it a double. It's 4. It's game. Good fucking night, Vienna. Good morning, Vietnam. Because that was a blitz attack, man. Just straight forward, gets through. Popple, oh, it's a wee bit unlucky after Kyogo's deflection, I'll be honest with you, but we just make it fucking work. Kuhn manages to get it across anyway. Good shot. Gets spun out by Maitov, and before you know it, Maeda's just there waiting like, hello, and just puts it into the back of the net. Boom. Oh, everywhere we go. It's so fucking good, man. We'll love to see it. I mean, Stephen's prediction dies, so does mine, but who cares? Aberdeen are absolutely being ripped apart to shreddies. And the thing is, it's not really going to get potentially any better for them, honestly. They have to survive fucking 40 more minutes of this. Let's go. Let's see where they go with this one. Aberdeen have the ball. That in itself has pretty much been a rare occurrence, but they're doing their best. The Nigerian flag for some reason. We'll love to see. Let's go on. The sheep have been rogered. We need to get that fucking image that we used to spread around back when he was first here. You know, just that image of him pointing. It was like, you've been rogered. Like, get that fucking image back on the go. Some of the Aberdeen fans are already getting ready to leave by the looks of it. They know it's over. You need 3 more goals. Well, to be fair, yeah, it was the 2 Axis pills that combined on the blitz. The Germans and the Japanese are the ones that made sure it worked out. That's why that attack was as effective as it was. Very clever, very good. The graph's just been filled with, I think there's going to be a pull-up. Nice. I don't need to take this game anywhere near as seriously, which is always fun. What the crossfish, Michael? Trosty's going to gather it and he'll go again. People are setting off fireworks, I wonder why. Yeah, that's definitely one of those moments right before disaster. That's a good ball. Lovely pass for Trusty, opens up the lanes fucking significantly. Here's Maeda, cross. I guess that was a cross, I'm not sure. We can't really get through 90 minutes without Maeda doing at least one of those. I'm pretty sure we can allow it. They genuinely, yeah, it looks a wee bit lost for what to do, which is more than fine for us, honestly. That's a good win back, hold on, chance for us to do something. Here's Angelos. Lazar for Johnston, just plays it safe. I don't mind that too much at all. Oh shit, here's Morris. Lamau. Didn't really recover. One of our players has gone down injured by the looks of it, just off the side of the screen. Ah shit, no, Rio's holding his shoulder, man. Either he took a weird fall. Or there was something in that inside challenge. Did he get kneed? I got kneed, I got fucking kneed in the back. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like a muscle, it's definitely one of those ones that will sting for a wee bit for sure. Just bastard, yeah, fucking shit like that. You can imagine the pain that they're in right now. Like, every time it cuts to the Celtic fans, everyone's just standing there like, yes. Anytime it cuts over to the Dodge side, it's just everyone sitting there with like their hats kind of down and they just don't look anywhere near as enthused. Greg Taylor's coming out to get warmed up, and there's Bernardo and Forrest as well. So like I said, we'll be making those rotational switches now and making sure that we've got all of our key players fit and ready. Because we're not bottling a 4-0 lead, man. That's what happens when you put a bunch of sheep in with some of the fucking, with the descendants of goddamn Lisbon Lions. Got one side going bah and the other side going oh, it's a fucking very different animal, very different beast. Balling, there's a chance for Aberdeen to do something there. Oh look at that, they didn't do anything with it, they went back instead. Oh, you'll love to see that. Oh, hold on, Aberdeen have a chance. It's a shot for Aberdeen. Give Jimmy the title now. They got a shot on target again. That was the worst shot I've seen as well, but it was like a P-roller. Literally like this speed. Like, I'm not exaggerating, straight into the fucking Schmeichel's gloves. There's a switch for us, we're on the counter. Lovely ball out on the right hand side. Potential for 5 immediately. Opportunity. Here's Kuhn, lays it off. It's a very poor ball, I'll be honest, but we do win it back. Try and force the issue. Still has it. Still try to force the issue. Still try to force the issue. Dundee eventually, Dundee, what am I saying? Aberdeen eventually get it clear. They feel like hard done by that foul. Oof. Actually, yeah, to be fair, Johnston does go in with some fucking, like, Vigil just pops into it. No one looks too happy with that one, but it is what it is. We've survived the initial scare with fucking Vauban, mate. Not bad at all. Lovely control there. It's going to be a foul. I mean, a lot of people do kind of forget, what's Celtic's fucking mascot? It's a hound. You got a bunch of fucking literal goddamn, like, hunting dogs against a bunch of sheep like that. If you're literally putting, like, the battle, it's obvious who's going to win. Nice, that's a good cutback for Aberdeen actually. That's something I can actually say is quite nice. They're running up that right hand side. Rubicic looking for the long ball. Lovely switch. Carlos is going to get there first. Just pops the header back to Schmeichel. Exactly it, Jake. When you think about it. Although that is something to like actually consider. See if you took all of the Scottish like mascots, who would probably win? Because I would make the case for Partick Thistles, because it's quite literally the sun with like the fucking weirdest looking face ever, and like I think that card agrees with me. That's a ball played out towards the left hand side. Let's go. Can we do something with it? Played across. Hoopy and Haley, you're absolutely spot on. Spelt wrong, Scott, but I know who you're trying to. Played across. How's your touch? Lovely. Run it. Run it faster. Foul, surely. That should be a foul. One of them should be a foul, but he's played advantage anyway, so fair enough. Ball's played in. I respect the fact that we tried to make it work. Kyogo still gets there though. Kuhn. Cut back. Shot. Off the bar. It's in. It's game. It's 5. What a goal that is for Nicholas. Oh, that might be the finish of the game, by the way. What a fucking goal that is. Hustle for Kyogo to get back on that, to try and get the pass out right. Oof, and the Dons have been fucked for 5. It's game over. I've basically been saying that since 2-0, but that cements it 100%. Lovely hustle, but Mike, that is just such a well taken shot for Kuhn. Brilliant hustle. Lovely. Oh, it wasn't Kyogo on the hustle. Sorry, it was Giles that was on the hustle. Laid it off beautifully for Kuhn. Takes a step inside, gets away from Malloy, hits it as hard as he can, right off the bar and in. The sheep have been sent to the goddamn slaughterhouse. It is game, set, in the match. Nothing else to add. There's more fireworks going off. I've just realised anytime we've scored, those fireworks start up. The 5-1's on, mate, but I feel like we could be... Oh, hold on. They're doing a check. I don't know why they're doing a check. I don't see for what potential reason. Interesting. I don't see any reason why that would be disallowed, I'll be fully honest with you. There was no offsides or anything, but they are taking a second to confirm something, so hold up a second. We forget that we can't have a Celtic game without some random VAR intervention for something. What was wrong that time? Why are you taking 15 minutes, man? Just give the fucking call. It's a goal. You know it's a goal. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Stop. No. Stop. Stop. Yes. It stands. Game fucking on, baby. We go. What's... Oh shit, Flash, what's happening, man? How'd the are you still watching the World Series? Oh, they were checking it for the offside for Giles. He was on comfortably, just that. We'll say it comfortably. It was. Let's go. Exactly it, Daniel, man. Fucking bliss. I can assure you it's not 6. We've just kicked off. Ball's been set. Watching the first half on this side, mate. The second's just as fantastic. I have to say, really good performance across the board. Oh shit, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good. Oh, that's a good move. Rolls it out towards the side. That's a potential chance for Johnston to do something. Pops to play it safe instead. Don't mind that too much. Nice. It's going to be really hard deciding what fucking clip gets put up as the short of the stream. This is going to be very difficult for me to actually pick now, because there have been some really nice goals, some really funny moments. Like, I'm half tempted to clip the Rodgers slip. Post played across, there's a good potential move. Yeah, I shouted out that channel, don't you worry, Flash. It's in the pin thing in my boys section. Rockage to score the third. Nah, I'm pretty sure it was Maeda that scored the third. Man's got a brace, which we'll love to see. I know, it's like a cruel twist of irony, isn't it, Stephen? Because you did genuinely predict that last time. The slaughtering of a living indefensible sheep. Oof. Nah, to be fair, that's Jimmy's sole responsibility, man. That's animal cruelty. You need to treat your animals better. We make sure our hound dogs are well fucking fed and watered. That's why they play with such ferocity. To be fair, when you have a big German shepherd like Kun on the pitch, or a Japanese Akita like fucking Kyogo or Maeda, or an Irish goddamn fucking bloodhound like Liam Scales, he's on the pitch now. I can't really think of one for Portugal. I'll be honest, there isn't too many national dogs, so yeah. Bliss, there's some changes, we got them on, we're ready to fucking ball. On the last final? Fuck, I don't honestly know. All I remember for that one is the penalty. Celtic versus Motherwell final. Volley's had a very, very good game, genuinely. No one's had a bad one. Every single one of these motherfuckers, apart from Schmeichel, because he's had nothing to do, deserves man of the match. Right, Skares, we need you to go on and score a hat-trick, son. Get it done. You know what's good now. We need it to be 8. It would be funny if we scored 8, because the headline would be the fucking hound dog. It generally would be, right? Oh, that's a chance for Aberdeen. Oh. Cooney's better than those two, very, very fair, honestly. We need to sign our pace up. Well, I mean, we can get him for as cheap as about 4 million, I'd say. We'll make an offer early enough, don't do we did with Ida and leave it until the end of the summer where they can be like, and then just charge us 10 million for some reason. We should just buy him in January, save us the hassle, because he's had a good fucking stunt for us. Lad hasn't put a foot long, but we're just playing it safe with the changes that we've got on now. I'd say Skills would get some minutes, and that's exactly what we're talking about, making sure everyone's got some rotation, got some time to enjoy themselves, which is always nice. We're 2 subs away for 1470 actually, I just realised that. If we can push towards that, or anytime I mention it. 1469, funny number, hell yeah, but please, if someone can just add one more to that, then we've hit our sub goal, I guess, for this stream, which would be very nice. Balls played forward. His release clauses for 2.5, not buy him, just immediately then. Just hand him the money after the game, man. You can use the Premier Sports money and fucking like pay half a fifth of that straight out of the gate. You just stuck 200 quid in a 6-0 result for 1100 return. I mean, I hope that works out for you, Chief. Jesus Christ, watch them fucking forget how to score now. Watch them like hit the post 6 times and all that crap. It's played into the box, cleared away. All I can hear is fireworks just pouring off in the background, man. Jesus Christ. I just realised a bunch of people have been messaging me as well. I'm sorry that I've not been checking Discord or anything. If anyone's been tagging me or messaging, I'll respond as soon as this stream is done. Or even after the game is done, actually, so I can break it down. That's a good potential steal for us. Keep on him, keep on him, keep on him, keep on him. Doesn't necessarily get there. Morris is going to be hustled and out for play. Bless. Well, sheep tend to get lost if the goddamn shepherd can't guide them. And that's exactly what's happened this time round. Jimmy's just went on the wrong path, picked the wrong team. Oh, yeah, no, there's a good number of Aberdeen fans that had already left. I mean, I would at fucking 4-0 down, and honestly, see at that point, you're like, Jesus, what's the point? Just beat the traffic. Because at 3-0 you can still see a comeback. You know, you can still see like a potential outsource for them to do some damage, but that's a good run for Johnston. Played inside, lovely taking touch. It's going to be gathered by Aberdeen in the end though, counter-attacking option for them, sent forward and long, and there's a chase down. Straight in the hands of Schmeichel, absolute bliss. Oh, thank you very much, Rory. That's very kind of you, man. Cheers for the €6, Chief. Well, I'm going to guess, because you're out. Cheers for the €6, Chief. Very, very kind. Much appreciated. Mark just put a depiction of what it is for the Aberdeen defence whenever Kyogo's chasing in behind. That's the visual representation right there. Mackenzie opts to cut that one back. Malloy's looking for a switch, goes inside instead. No real issues there, goes inside, played out left, chance for them to get a cross in, tries to snap it, does get there! Aberdeen have their first chance, and genuinely their first chance, so clear on the end of the header for a Mackenzie cross. Give him credit, because it could have been dangerous. Oh, I just seen the Euros and made the assumption, my bad. Fair enough, Rory, sorry. Okay, cheers for the fucking fiver. I mean, what's the adjusted? I'd say it's closer to a fiver, right? There's some changes, Ambrose and Clark's going on. So Claire, who just had that chance, is off. Tef Nielsen's the other change, so just protecting the ones that have been booked, I guess. Make sure that they don't have any red cards to go along with this game, which is already kind of causing some problems. I feel like Alex is probably swinging side to side off his ceiling lamp. I mean, I hope he isn't, obviously, but fucking hell, I'd be tempted to be doing the same type of shit, honestly, for real. Your team's 5-0 down in one of the most important games, like, that is so bad for them. But I wish I had that same enthusiasm that he did, honestly. I wish I had that optimism, man. It would do me a lot in life. Ball swung out towards the right hand side and then switch quickly left. That's a good run. Overlapping chance. Maeda. Oh, nice. Helps to go back and play it safe. Trust it. Very pleased, man. Very pleased with how this game has gone as a whole. Oh, I appreciate that, Megan. That's very kind of us. I don't think they would have had the game win in their hands, Joseph. I feel like their mentality would be, look, as long as we've been doing what we've been doing, the game will be close. But Celtic obviously came out with the approach of, let's do what we did the first time round, except take our chances. Because that was the only thing that made sure Aberdeen got a point, right? Like, they had that lucky call at the end of the game as well, where they could have genuinely had a penalty given against them too. But luck doesn't always mean that you're going to get what you want in life, you know what I mean? It only works part of the time, and Celtic have shown them, look, you need to be constant, you need to be persistent, you need to be always on it. You don't have a choice when you're fighting out at the top. I mean, Rangers are a good example. They've lost 3 times already this season, and everyone's like, season's done, game over. Even though most other leagues, 3 wins isn't actually that much of a difference. But that's how tight the top of the table is. So games like this just show to that. Well, it just basically says to Aberdeen, you still need to improve. As Forrest coming on just to make sure he gets some minutes. Aberdeen haven't been bad, we've just been damn near perfect. Exactly. You know what I mean? If you can keep them quiet, they're not going to do anything if you don't give them chances, and that's exactly what we've done. Taylor just teeing up the throw in. Not too much time left in this game whatsoever. I know, I apologise if you keep hearing them go off in the background, but I need the window open just because it's a little bit, you know, stuffy in here. Had the fan on earlier on just to try and like fucking get some heat into the room. Switch across, Aberdeen are on the chase. Good switch, chance for the 18 to pull that one forward. That's a lovely ball actually from Polavara. There's a chase in behind. Aberdeen might have a chance to get a cross away. Hold on, Morris, high one towards the back end. It's going to just sail straight into Schmeichel's arms, no problem at all there. How much left? As of this point, I'd say with additional time about 20 minutes. Kind of into the 73rd, so I'd imagine about 3 additional on top of that, 20 minutes left. Morris and Maeda just getting a wee bit, you know, shoulder to shoulder there. Aberdeen lay it back and they'll try and attempt to go forward at the very least. There's some collapsed bodies there and there's claims for a foul, but I think it was just a kind of collision of legs. Oh, you enjoy yourself, Gene. Hope you have a really good birthday dinner and a genuinely just a decent birthday in general tomorrow. It's been a pleasure having you pop in. Appreciate you doing so in such an important time actually. Setup reveal, there is not much to reveal. It's literally a fucking screen, computer, PC's there, TV's there to watch the game, and then there's like my feed down there so I can keep an eye on things. It's like 4 things like as a whole. It's not really that much to stream. You can hear a pin drop in the London Tavern. The Granite City will be pretty quiet as a whole tonight in general as well, if you think about it, man. There's going to be a few teams pissed off with this result because it just shows, even when Aberdeen are on the high flying, high octane, high scoring form that they're on, Celtic can just do this to people. And it gives us a lot of confidence for the game against Leipzig. That's a great ball through. Maeda's on the chase down, gets in front of his man. That's not a foul in my eyes. They haven't given it a foul. Maeda doesn't look too happy with that. Yeah, Aberdeen will need to have a good bounce back for sure, Megan. Like, I feel like when you look at it fundamentally, it's going to be interesting because they don't have a particularly interesting run until the end of the season. But once you get into like after January, they've got a lot, and they still have to play us before this year ends as well. So they'll probably lose some extra ground on the league, especially if they feel this hard, like done by losing 5. They could genuinely just capitulate and a day in the life is somebody that like sleeps for like 3 hours. Bro, there is not a lot about my life that's particularly special. I'm a pretty miserable person as a whole. Celtic's like one of the few things that I actually enjoy. That's why I do this, Chief. Most of my days usually it's like sometimes I'll go down and see family members, sometimes I'll hang about with friends. Otherwise I'm just doing stuff for the stream. Mostly. That and chilling out. I don't know. I do want to do a video at some point. I'm going to be going to the Young Boys game with Flash. The Champions League game that's in January, so I'll probably try and do something then. Make a video around that, actually give a like good atmosphere for, you know, the North Cough perspective. Plus, I mean, not many of you have actually seen Flash's face, so I guess it would be like a face reveal for him, I guess, in some aspects. But again, if you just go and check out his Twitches and stuff, you can see all that. He had a really good stream yesterday, so happy for the fella. Played in shot. Could be something there. Johnston's on the move, trying to find that in Rhodes. The 6 looks like it could be on, you know. Aberdeen are not looking to press out any further than they already have. They've cemented themselves to this defeat. It's just a case of if Celtic want a little bit extra to push them over the line. I didn't mean to click that, Jesus. Oh, problem fixed. Yeah, no, there's still a lot of things you can be positive about for sure, but it's not so much like a momentum hitter, this game, but it's a morale hitter, because to the players... It genuinely would be, James. Well, what's happening? My name's Caucasian, welcome to the video. I woke up at 2 PM after falling asleep at like 7 AM. Yeah, this is me making a thumbnail, I guess. And I do that anyway, I just go into the Discord whenever I make my thumbnails, and people usually just chat while I'm doing that. That's what I did last night for the Aberdeen thumbnail. Played shot. Could go for a long switch, nice. Plays it safe with the inside control, Trusty's going to shimmy that one. Love to see it. I'm pretty sure everyone being in here, keep my consistent 50 plus viewership is pretty damn impressive for a stream like this, so thank you very much lads, very cool, your support's always appreciated. That's a lovely ball actually, please chase that down, doesn't keep the hassle up, but we'll force the issue. Should be a foul for Aberdeen, I'll be honest, and if not then it's definitely a throw-in. I think it's a throw-in that they've given. This time Rogers does not pass the ball, he opts to throw it very safely, he doesn't want to risk taking it again. I'm tempted to say it, I think this might be the best performance of our season. Like the 5-1 against Bratislava, don't get me wrong, is brilliant. The 6-0 against St Johnstone, absolutely beautiful. The 0-0 against Atalanta showed the fierceness and ferocity of our defence, but this might be one of the performances of the season. Shutting down an on-form Aberdeen side with little to no problem at all. They've had one shot on target this entire match and it was a P-roller straight at them. It's insane, man. As long as we keep doing shit like this, especially next week, man, like, you know, with the games that we got coming up. We do this against Leipzig, there's a genuine chance we can at least guarantee ourselves a point. I would very happily take a point against Leipzig. It's a good step in chance, there's a run there. Ball breaks, awkward, not dealt with, dog. Yep, doesn't want to mess with that one, eventually gets it clear. Celtic more than happy to try and keep the pace on that. How you doing, Jeff? Nice to see you. Hello to you as well. It has been absolutely top class, it's been fucking brilliant. Oh, well, we hit the 40 likes. Fantastic, we absolutely bust through it. Excellent, lads, thank you. Appreciate the hustle as well, Megan, that's very kind. Scales. We just really need a 6 for Stephen now. Like, this is already an all-encompassing perfect day. So all we need to do is just get the 6 and we're more vibing. The only thing I ever ask is that people just subscribe and like those, because they're the free ones. You can join the Discord if you haven't already, although most of the faces in here have. But yeah, the best thing you can do that's free is subscribe. I'll never really ask for money, I'll just kind of be like, here are the members, and that's it. Most of them tend to be gifted anyway. There's like 4 actual, like, consistently paying members. Between Flash, Stephen, Megan, and oh, hold on, chance. Ah, that's a good claim for Maitov, gets out in time. I think he's just a lot more dynamic, I would say, Jeff. I'd say it's more dynamic than being like better. Like, Vale's a good all-encompassing player, he's like versatile, like, he's like Rio as a midfielder, he can do all the key things that you need someone in that position to do. Well, Taylor's more of a specialist, or like a set specialist, like he can break forward, he's good on a cross, and that's pretty much his like set things, but he's shit at actually doing the defensive work sometimes. But Vale's like a jack of all trades, master of none, if that makes sense. Bless. It's been going on for a while now. Decent wee hobby this, quite pleased. It's a good wee way to pass the time. I've only got about 10 minutes left of this game and then... I'll say that it's about 8 minutes and then whatever's left of additional time, but I'd imagine it would be about 2 or 3 minutes, so 10 minutes. And then we can officially say that we're in the final 100% confirmed. I mean, it already practically fucking is, let's be honest, so. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mark O'Connor. He must be upsetty spaghetti, as they say. Oh, hold on. Ah, they got in each other's way. That summarises it perfectly off. That's poor for Leighton Clarkson, and now Celtic are on the break. There is a potential for us to catch Dane cold on a counter. Dyson. Searching for that hat trick, man. He deserves it so much. Balls played safe. Lovely roll off. Forrest. Good cut inside. It's just good because we're giving some nice food for thought for Aberdeen. They're not really trying to step out or do anything. It's more or less just seeing this one out. Celtic have the potential to get another one though for sure. You feel like there might be potential. That's a good deflection out and there's a break down that right hand side again. Here's James Forrest. Step inside is lovely. Pass is good. Hold up play is decent. Still has it. Tries to get the shot away. The keeper was not taking chances. Tips it around the post. I don't think it was on target, but Maitov not taking the risk. Give him respect where it is due. It's been opened up a few times this game, so I can understand not wanting to take the risk with that at all. Some of it is a bit confusing, but to summarise it, servers shut down the side, there's a hangout chat, anything that's a volume symbol besides it's like a voice chat. Sometimes I'm in there and I talk shit with people. So it's a vibe, you know. I know people, see like people like you, Jock and Scott. I feel for you, man, because I don't know what time it is out there for Scott, but I know at this point it's probably closer to like 3-4 in the morning over there. It's wild. Yeah. We basically introduced Megan to Discord, that's why she's on there so much. She's even got like her own server and stuff that does very well, so it's good to see, honestly. Anyone can learn it very fast. I only started using Discord seriously when I made that server with Flash. They had their dream. Delicious, oh god, man. Nah, but I mean, we like Huntiers, but Huntiers just don't hit the same. Chance for 6. It's across, that's 6 surely, unless he's offside, that is. It's gone in, I'm not sure if it has. It's gone in, I think it's stood. Maeda gets his hat-trick, go on big man. No way, I want to make sure that he's onside 100% first. Because if so, that is a lovely goal. Is he on? He's on, comfortably, that's game man. 6-0, Stephen, your bet has potential now. We'll love to fucking see it, man. It's just very, oh, the little back heel for Bernardo was so clean. I didn't even see that until the inverse cut. Back heel layoff is pure. Maeda's there on the overlap. Lovely cut across, I think, from Forrest, and it was just a simple tap in at the back stick. There was 2 Celtic bodies there, let alone 1, so either way, that was going to be 6. It's just a case of Maeda was onside, and he damn well was. Hat trick. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. Love to see it. Absolute brilliant, man. Start of the season rated 10-10, even with a thumping in Germany. Honestly, I would say you're pretty damn well close to it. If we keep a 50% ratio against them, then brilliant. If everything holds out for the remaining time, then Stephen's up $1,000. Man is up 1,000 at Smackaroonies, which would be very good for him. Fully deserved if he gets it. Schmeichel lays it across. Scales. Plays it central, opts to play it safe. We'll love to see it. Cut back across. Time is ticking fast for them. 87 minutes on the clock. Damn right, get the fucking Japanese flag spammed for the performance for all of them tonight. Hatate has been class, Kyogo has been top class, Maeda has been class. But Maeda has been top class. Man of the match undoubtedly in my fucking mind. I'm so happy that he got started. Because I was terrified that Ida wouldn't have been like put on the bench. So I thought that Palmer would have got the start so we could have kept Maeda as a spare option. I'm so happy that he got started. Nothing but pleased. Played out towards the left. Celtic are on the hunt for 7 potentially. We're into the final 4. We cut it back across. Taylor's playing it safe. Conviction is there for the boys. Aberdeen are just... They look gassed. They look like they've run out of stuff to really give a shit about. Honestly, I feel for them a wee bit, but at the same time it's funny. Like, massive wake-up call. The Maeda machine, damn right. He is a fucking robot. He's like a wee Terminator. Like Tokyo's Terminator, I guess. Played back into space. That's a good steal potentially. He's going to hustle him. Kane, be careful not to spam it too much or you'll get banned, chief. YouTube will time you out for shit like that. Be very careful. That's a good run. Please, count up. There. Oh, good hold up actually. Johnston's got to play out towards the right hand side instead. Stick a fork in them in Aberdeen. Oof. Nice. There's some YouTube employee that's just seen that like, nuke him. Service to missile inbound. Like, there's a good break. Oh shit. Move, move, move. They opt to go back with scales. Right, okay, that's more than fine. Bless, I'm loving the Japanese flags, that's lovely. Oh, okay, could have been something else. Gone back to Maitov. He's going to be put under pressure. Maeda was looking to hunt him down for his 4th. Sent far and away. Rogers once again collects the ball. Player of the match, dies in fucking Maeda. Yeah. Deserves it. Big man has been class. Not just with the 3 goals, but the assist as well. Let's not forget that assist was fucking clean too. Every aspect of the play has been fantastic from all of the boys today. Genuinely brilliant. Could not ask for a better performance than this. They don't even give additional time. They just blow the whistle. The suffering is over for Aberdeen. Let's fucking go. Let's go, boys. You know what comes next. I feel like this was going to be a relatively loud one as well, because I feel like it's deserved, man. I'm going to put my fucking soul into this one. So, volume warning for those that are new here. I don't know if we had a sub goal. Let me just quickly check to make sure, because if we have, then there's a yes for that. We haven't. Rip. Nonetheless, though. Let's do it. We know what comes in. Gentlemen, for the victory, and a damn fucking fine one at that, and for the win. Fucking yes! Yes! Boom! That's how you fucking do it, man! That's how you set the standard. It is over. Celtic 6. The bitch is off. North 0. Yes! Victory. What? I want to have a look at the stats. How one set. Oh, we only had 12 shots. It feels like we had way more than 12. But I love that Maeda gets his hat trick. Oh, look at that. Boom. Fucking yes, man. That is so good. That is so good. 12 shots, 8 on target, 6 goals. My top had an off day for the ages, man. But we fucking take it. 1100, brother. Well fucking done. Congratulations, Chief. Genuinely congratulations. That's sick. Ah! I can take a wee second to respond to my messages and shit on here. There's a few people that I need to message back. This my mate, one of my mates messaged me just Yas in capital letters with like 16 fucking 4-leaf clover emojis. Yes, sir. I love that, boys. We win. It's such a good feeling when you win brilliantly. I thought I was being relatively optimistic, saying 3-1. Genuinely thought I was being like, yeah, you know, that would be pretty good for it. We played so much better than I thought we would have. And I mean that in like the most like overarching way. It was fucking brilliant, man, from start to finish. Still on for the treble, damn fucking right. What do you mean treble, by the way, mate? We're still on for the quadruple. Not gonna happen, but still, it's food for thought, right? At least until we get parked out. Ain't over until it's over, as they say. It's fucking wild, man. I'm so happy. Genuinely so happy. Stephen, I swear to God, mate, you need to start making like a betting site for people. Become a betsman or something, because for fuck's sake, you'd be very good. Genuinely thought Aberdeen would have been better, that's why I cautiously said 1-0. I mean, yeah, I get that, honestly, 100%, but at the same time, I knew that Celtic would have wanted to respond after the way we hang. Bro, that was as good as we can ask. You have a lovely night, Jock. You enjoy yourself. Well done for sticking out to the end of this one, mate. You have a lovely night. Get yourself a well-earned rest, brother. Hoi, I'm very happy with that, man. I love that. I had to take my headphones out just to plug in to hear what one of my friends said. They were just like, literally, and I quote, "Get it up them, I love this game." That's so good, man. You take it easy, Scott, you enjoy yourself. See the sheep are aye, honestly, to be fair, when a sheep survives a bear mauling, it's not really going to come in clutch when they have to then run away for the dogs, and the hounds came in clutch tonight, man. The boys played ball, so fucking happy. It's your lucky channel. I'm fucking right, man. Anytime you're in here, you're better. Actually, I think you've had 5 successes out of your last 10. That's like a half forwards, man. That's really damn good. Aberdeen were robbed. They were absolutely sacrileged. How dare they concede 5? It's not as if they did anything to really merit being on the game anyway. I feel like 6 is a bit harsh, do not get me wrong, but like, overall, yes, I ain't caring. Fucking 6-0, baby, yes. Very pleased, very happy. Nothing else to say, but yeah, I'm so damn pleased with it. I was expecting good things, but that was better than good. I'll do one last little plug while I type out these messages, but go and have a little look at that video. That's one thing that I should say for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. That's the newest video that I've made. I don't make them often, so I tend to plug it when I do, because they take a bit of extra time, so if you would like to, please watch that after this stream is done. We'll be wrapping up in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm just, like I say, getting through these responses. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. You take it easy, kid, mate. You have a lovely time of things. You enjoy yourself. How you doing, Sharon? Nice to see you, man. What a result. Aye, Maeda definitely deserves a hat-trick. I feel like that might probably be one of the clips. I might take one of the Maeda goals. I feel like that, just to be respectful to him 100%, you know, like, he deserves it, honestly, just for that alone. Because I was going to take the Brendan slip as the clip, but you can't argue with a hat-trick, so has to be something there. You take it easy, Robert, mate. You enjoy yourself. Same with you, RX, mate. Enjoy yourself as well. Oh, that's very kind of you, mate. That's very kind of you indeed, Kevin. You enjoy. Yeah, once I wrap up this stream, I'll respond to your message and all that stuff first as well. There's a few people that I still have to respond to. I've got like 5 of the fucking 10 down. So, once I kind of wrap things up and do that, then that's all the necessary things. But let me quickly do the, you know, the wrap-ups. We can go on. That's the wrong thing I clicked on entirely. I was trying to click on the actual badge so I can bring up the Leipzig game so that you can get a rough idea when that is. But it's a good old bonfire night blitz, and that's what's going to be interesting about this 5th of November. Maybe it's one that we'll probably want to remember. So if we get a result there, then fantastic. Celtic against Leipzig's the next one to keep an eye out for. It's the 5th of November, 7:45. I'll probably go live around that time. Fair enough. Fair enough, Blood. Your brain needs to be studied, but I respect it at the same fucking time. That's a very strange comment. It's a very strange comment, but it's a vibe nonetheless. Ah, man. Can't say anything else. I am so happy with that. Everything that we needed to do today, everything we needed to get done, we did indeed do so. So I'm very, very fucking pleased as a whole. So hold on, I'll respond to. I'll get Megan's responded to as well, actually, while I'm on Discord, and then I'll be joining that once I end the call. Valid, honestly. Right, let's get the shit wrapped up and ready to go. Flash coming in the end mode, is it? Generally, Clement can keep his job for as long as he wants in my eyes. It's not going to change anything. Absolute bliss. So let me just pull up the intro music. Try to do like 15 things at once. I keep forgetting I'm a guy and it's not woven into me to be able to do like a million things at one time. I know, mate, it was fucking blitz. Let's go. Up them. I'm just going voice notes now, fuck it. I need to get this done out of the way so I can do the intro and then I can, you know, vibe in the Discord afterwards, which is the last thing I'll plug. You can go and check that out. And like I said, if you want to, while I respond to this, stare at this, please. Please check that out. That would be very, very nice of you. That's a very fair point, man. Honestly, valid. Right, time. Wait, we're one away for fucking 66. Right, I'm going to loiter just to see if we get that. Maybe if we get the extra sub as well. Because if we can end on this 1470, then that would be class. But I think everyone that's in chat right now is pretty much already subscribed, so no pressure is on that. But again, please do insist that you watch that video, because it's a very good video, I should say, as well. And Flash's music's in there too, if you want to go and check that out. But yeah, next time we play, it's that. We're still in there, still alive. Actually, you know, in a Bayern somehow, which is always fun. Don't know how the fuck that's happened, but nonetheless we move. And we're going up against a respectably decent Leipzig side, but they're not really in a good vein of form themselves either, so if we can take advantage of it, we can do something with it. Time to outro. So, let's pull up the outro music. go. That's that and that's done as well. Hell yeah, Stephen, that was class, man. Pass him in sauce, damn right. Time to get this done and dusted. So, thank you for watching, thank you for coming along, thank you for taking the time to pop in. If you've been watching for the entire stream, or if you're just taking a few seconds to pop in and say hello, very much appreciated nonetheless. Probably the best game that we'll see this season, 6-0 in a semi-final against a team that caused us a few problems less than 2 weeks ago. That shows the developmental character arc that we put ourselves through to make sure that we got the job done. Very happy, very pleased all round. Thank you to everyone that's gave us support today. Thank you number 6 and Luca as well for the donations. Thank you everyone that's been constantly commenting. Appreciate you as well, Megan, for helping us out, trying to kind of plug the likes as much as possible. Flash as well for being moderator, and everyone else that's became in as a moderator, virtual included, even though he's just popped in. Bliss. We go again in a few days on the 5th, like I said. We go pretty much, you know, like 72 odd hours from now actually, yeah. So there you go, 3 days for this exact point. This channel will be live again for that match. So it's bliss. We know the drill. Give you a quick little visual of it. There it's there. So you know the drill. But I think that's all I need to really cover for now. Very pleased overall, man. I'm going to have a good rest of my night, I feel. So I'm just going to go and chill out. But Celtic are still the best goddamn team on the fucking planet. Catches after, boys. Catches after. Good time to come in, Aaron, just as we're wrapping up. But what a game it fucking was. You enjoy yourself. Just enjoy it the entire week. See you on Wednesday. We'll ball again. Join the Discord, Aaron, if you haven't already. We'll speak to you in there, brother. But if not, then yeah. And also, thank you to these people. Very cool. Time to bail. Catches after, gentlemen. Bye. Celtic still fucking rock, man. Let's go. See you Wednesday.